Good evening, my fellow tarnished. My fellow maidenless. I hope we're all doing well today. We're back. After the very long after the fairly abrupt-ish and disjointed Friday Elden Ring stream, which was due to circumstances out with control. Wait, was it Friday? No, it would have been Wednesday. Yeah, no, I cancelled the Friday stream. It was the Wednesday stream that was a bit chaotic. Because of circumstances out with my control. And just stuff that I'm not going to talk about on stream. Yeah, after that, and then we had the 24-hour charity stream on the Saturday. Through to the Sunday, and that was wild. Had a great time, though. And a bunch of folks joined in, came along, said hello. Very much appreciate you. Love you very much. Yeah, we're back now to continue Elden Ring. I know that we're in this plateau area. We killed a really cool boss, big scorpion with lots of flower effects. Pretty awesome. And yeah, we now get to jump into continuing the area. I don't know what else there is here. We're kind of just going in whatever direction we can, you know. But yeah, I'm looking forward to it. I feel like we're on a path where we're fighting stuff kind of at a rough level where we could be. We should definitely go back and try the Erdtree avatar again at some point. Because I think we're now approaching the blessing level where it should be doable. Hopefully. But yeah, let's just jump in and see how we get on. See what else awaits us. And now I've got to remember to try and not accidentally press the Space Marine 2 controls. Yeah, so we're in the ancient ruins. We've got our health there. I'm actually going to bump the Elgato back up again. I think I turned it down just due to the game I was playing on stream, but I actually kind of like it being at this volume. Yeah, so this, in theory, is going to open up... Oh, no, wait, we're just literally going to go here. We're going to go up here and see what's kicking about. It's not opening things up. But it'll hopefully allow us to do something significant for progression, maybe? Sure, let's burn the ceiling tree. We're gonna get a cutscene. We like taking the little screenshot now and then. You know, cute thing to do. So is this what was denying us access to that boss room previously? It's revealed another part to the... Well, it's turning the shadow. It's giving the shadow this nice golden glow here. I have a feeling we're going to have to go there at some point. That's pretty cool. Pretty cool city. Or fortress? Church? Temple? Oh, and it's doing the liberty. It's taking the liberty of teleporting us there. That's jolly kind of it. are we now? Enerelim. Cool. Well, we're going to go back. Because we need to see if there's more we can explore back this way. We kind of went straight for the boss store without fully exploring the full area. Oh, come on. I don't know if I can talk to any of the people who are up here. Going to assume not, but oh, they are people, they are. Statues. Church bed main entrance. We'll try a different route. If there is such a thing. Yeah, I remember that we had to go through all sorts of caves and shit to try and find everything. Now the question is there a way we can get down? There's certainly not an obvious way. Because again, I wasn't able to get through here. And I don't think the eastern ruins lend themselves to this either. Maybe we do just progress in this new area we've unlocked, just keep going forward and eventually the route back will present itself. Because yeah, to get down we're going to have to go all the way down. And I'm not really sure that's an option. Oh, great. Ooh. Yeah, let's... I'd rather not have to deal with that. Oh, come on. Don't get stuck, Torrent. Now is not the time. Did I make this jump last time? I don't remember if I did. Guessing not, because there's no... Nope. Ah, oh no, lots of little scorpions. Right, well, we found something new. We found an unexplored area. Is there anything worth exploring here is the next question. Well, there's a lift. Just like clockwork. Getting them fucking nuked. Oh, who's that? Cos. Well, some say Cosm. Zoe Martin, thank you for the follow. Welcome to the School of Mensis. I don't know why I'm talking in this weird, lower voice tonight. I was not expecting this to go up. I thought it might take us down to the bottom. But clearly that was not to be. Now, is what I'm about to try and do just what was there already? Okay, yeah, it was. I wasn't sure if I was seeing things or not. Ooh, there's a guy with a pot. No, 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 don't you run away. Yeah! Revered spirit ash. Things you love to see. What's up? Welcome, welcome. I hope you're doing well. We're halfway through the week. We're getting there slowly, you know? Now, have I been in here is the question. Nice, okay, we're two-shotting them. That's cool. Although they're getting a hit in on us as well, which isn't great. It would be nice if I was good enough at the game to not get hit by them. Even the fucking dog got the hit. Oh yeah, I switched back to Lion's Claw, didn't I? Now, was that specifically for that one boss, or was it just in general? I'm not sure. I can't remember. Yeah. Don't think so. No mole men for me. Oh, I remember this bit. I couldn't find the seal to break to get access. Oh wow, we're getting straight in here, are we? Fuck yeah. The grift begins. Do you now? Well, that's like great because I happen to be looking for exactly that thing. I think that must be that's got to be a special mole man. Behaving very differently than how they usually do. Different attack patterns. I think he's bigger as well. Maybe I'm just... So, what are we talking then? Zoe, if you're if you do art and stuff, I'd love to hear more about you. Portfolio link, what your rates, sacred bloody flesh, not even... Let's see. Do tell me more. We love buying art on this channel. Where's the seal? Can you drop your disc? Well, why do you need my Discord username? Just post your portfolio link in chat. I don't really use Discord, I'm afraid. It's never been my thing. But if you have, like I said, if you've got a website link, I'll happily check it out. Oh, ow. Wait, have I been up here? Can't believe Torrent got that badly injured. That Scarlet Rauh flicked me bad. That Scarlet Rauh is still afflicting me somehow. So yeah, Zoe, did you catch all that? Are you able to share your portfolio link? I'd very much like to see your work. No, I definitely haven't been to this one. There's a lot more of these things than there was. Than there was the previous time I encountered these types of enemies. Where does this go? Zoe seems to have disappeared. That's a shame. I was very much looking forward to buying some art. That attack, man, is insane. Okay, well, looks like without the Twitch, without the Discord, we're not getting anywhere. So, I think Zoe might be a scammer, guys. I'm just getting that, slight, very minor impression that Zoe might in fact be a scammer. Which is a shame. We don't like scammers here now. Wait, no, I have been here. Haven't I? I fought a Hawk Mask person before. So unless they're respawning... Well, probably is respawning. He was very easy. And he restored my flask, which was jolly kind of him. This feels somewhat new. God, there's so much to explore, so much to find, so much to see. Before we come back this way, I'm going to pop a little pin here. Yeah. That'll at least help me know, vaguely, that I do need to come back here. What is that? burrow. Oh, what have we got up here? Hopefully not more branching paths. Ah! Now isn't that mighty convenient? Have I been up here before? No, because there's a chest. Mottled necklace +2. My, we are finding a lot here. Which, to be fair, is what we'd hoped we would find. We hoped there would be a lot to discover. Well, we've got that now, so that's good. So if we do die, it's a faster path back, because we can just jump up there and then swing by this way. Zoe, you still there? Zoe Martin, friend? I see, it's just because they're still showing up and as being in the chat, but obviously not watching the stream. Sad times. Oh. I had done it before. I don't have a Discord, Zoe. You'll have to just... Can you not just DM me on Twitter or post it in the chat or something? Like, you have a portfolio website, right? Oh, I've kind of semi-forgotten which way I'm meant to be going. It's Brannon! Ah, this is where I meant to be going. We're probably about to get a big Roberto moment. Look at how many of these fucking things there are. Shit. Ah, no! It's only a matter of time. It wasn't the beast that got me, 'twas the rot. All the way over here now. But you know what, actually, we realised it's probably going to be faster for me to do this. Like, this is the faster respawn, I think, because I can just go straight back into the cave. Yeah, how you doing, Brannon? I found, like, other routes I could have taken in this place, and now I'm just gonna get myself fucking lost, I think. Big question, can I survive that drop? I should be able to survive that drop. I survived that drop. Ah, no. mentally prepare for having to get up early tomorrow. Oh man, what are you up early for? Why did that not? That should have, both of those should have hit him. Oh, we're down here. Okay, we'll come back to that. I want to go retrieve the souls. Even though I don't care about my souls, I want to go retrieve them. But it turns out we can exit through either exit. Up to boys. Okay. You're a good son. Just remember that. Ooh, that hurt. These guys are the worst. Like, genuinely might be among the worst. Oh, if you're missing it as well, Brian, I don't know if you've seen, we've got Zoe in the chat, and they want to sell me some art, but they want me to go on Discord, and I don't have a Discord, which is a problem. So, you know, what am I to do? I really want to buy art. You know how much I like buying art, don't you, Brandon? Greater Potentate's Cookbook. Don't know exactly what that was, but it was possibly worth it. Ah, see, this is where I was hoping I could jump up from that updraft. Yeah. Yeah, of course, yeah, see? We love art on this stream. We love it. We adore it. Just never get a chance to buy enough. Alright, we're going to go out this way, because there's something interesting out this way. I'm just going to pop up. Plus also, God knows how much health Torrent's lost. Because the game never fucking keeps track of it properly. Oh, look over there. It's a giant archer. I would prefer to not be dead. I am so bad at avoiding that, holy shit. Shit! Not good. Not good at all. Gonna be driving her around for the next week or two. Ah. 2 weeks will be over before you know it, though. You know what? This area in general, like, obviously, nightmare to navigate, but overall, I think it's a really coolly designed, really nicely designed area. You know, I can't believe there's a second poison rot swamp. Just kicking about in here, but it's a good area. I'm still not voting for this for Game of the Year, though, at the Game Awards. I'm not voting in the Game Awards at all, because fuck the Game Awards, man. But, but I don't think... Even if I thought DLC should qualify for Game of the Year, which I don't think DLCs or remakes Sorry, I don't think DLCs or remasters should qualify. I think remakes can qualify if it's a completely new game, as in it took an entire new, basically an entirely new product. DLC, I know with Elden Ring it's a bit of a trickier one because of how big this game is, that it's basically like it's a new game. Like, it's still not Game of the Year. Like, even if I felt I could give that award away, because Astrobot gets that award. Whew. That could have been nasty. Alright, what have we got? I have a feeling this is going to be like a... Yep, Revered Spirit Ash. Other people voting for a game not because it's good or because it's because it's indie. Like, as far as protest votes go, I understand that. I can vibe with that more. Like, if you want to show that you do care about indie games, you're prepared to vote for something purely because it's indie when there's like a sea of fucking slop compared to it, then go for it. The thing is, though, there isn't a sea of slop. That's the thing. Like, what are the Game of the Year awards again? It's like Final Fantasy VII Remake Part 2, Elden Ring Shadow of the Erdtree, Astrobot, which is Game of the Year, by the way, and I don't know what the rest are. No, I don't know. I was about to say Star Wars Outlaws, but that wasn't Game of the Year. I just got nominated for something else. Something else that it probably didn't deserve. Is Ballatoro? Is it Ballatoro that's nominated for Game of the Year? Which, to be fair, I've heard that's very good. I've heard that's very, very good. So it might be one of the deserving candidates. This looks identical to another bit of cave I've gone through, and I really hope it isn't actually that bit of cave. So if it is, how did I miss all that stuff that I just found in it? But there's an elevator that I've used. Maybe. Maybe this is why I ran through this place so quickly. Where are we? Okay, so we have been to this ruin as well. Yeah, I'm just not voting in the Game Awards because fuck them. You know, they're not good. It's such a shallow fucking endeavor. Oh, I'm right fucking here. How did I miss all that stuff then? Those were some big ticket items that I managed to miss. Was it literally because I was just running for my life from this idiot? Oh, he's not that bad. I think I must have gone up the lift rather than gone to the other exit, basically. So I think, yeah, that would have been the route I did take. And then this is the route I didn't take. This was my road less traveled. Was leaving through here. how do I get up there? Can I get up there is also a question. Oh wait, this is just... God damn. I have... Ooh, that ladder's still looking at me. What happens if I was to... What? That was solid ground. What the fuck, man? That isn't even anything special either. Ugh. I know one place I haven't actually been, so I should probably make the effort to go there. In a minute. It's just an invisible bridge. Stone sheathed sword. Relic of lost civilization, set of served a ritual purpose. Okay. Fun little Easter egg reference? I don't know. I'm gonna regret doing this, but I want to go back through this spooky cave. Ah, that's such a shame. Zoe clearly got upset and left. So disappointing when that happens. Alright, yeah, I think this is where I was going. Woo! That hurt. I don't know what I'm going to spend all these runes on. Like, I'm level 150. I think that's good. I don't think I need to be any higher level for the rest of the game now. You know, so... At this point, it is just an exercise in, like, seeing how big I can make that number get before I lose them all. Uh-oh. These guys are cool, I like them. As far as enemies go. What's your game of the year, Brannon, would you say? Oh wait, was I literally just here? Fuck! I thought there was something there actually, but clearly there isn't. Like, I thought I'd be able to maybe jump down onto those pillars or something, but I'm now I'm now skeptical of that. I don't know if there's what else there is for me to do in the ancient ruins. Maybe there's nothing, but we'll spend the next... We've got an ad break in like 10-15 minutes, so we can hang around here looking for something, seeing if we can find anything. If you know of anything here, Brannon, although I think at this point I am further ahead in DLC than you are, let me know. But like, this feels like it's deliberately leading me down here for something. Okay, no, there is a reason for jumping down here. Look, you can get onto these. Fuck. That was silly. It was very silly. All because I tried to get an item and I couldn't be arsed getting off a torrent to do it. $645 deaths, though. Hell yeah. We're doing great. I don't think we're gonna hit 1,000 before the end of this playthrough. Like, I don't think there's gonna be that many more. Because who have I got? I've got Millennia, Malekith, Godfrey, Radagon, and Elden Beast. Millennia could be a wild card, but I'm not too worried about Malekith. I think Godfrey will be pretty straightforward. Radagon should be okay. Elden Beast should be okay. Millennia is a wild card. Malekith could be a problem. Not likely to be one, but could be, just because he's very fast and I'm very slow. Where am I now? On top of the world, that's where I am. Shadow Realm Blessing. Oh wow, I can do both. Hell yeah. Oh, there he is. You know what, actually, I'm going to take a quick break now, because I really need the loo. And also, I might make a quick phone call whilst I'm on break, so I know it's like taking a break super, super early, but apologies. It's just sometimes the way it goes. Grb. I'm back. I'm so sorry about the delay. So, we up here. And the thing down here. Big thing down here. Spirit calculus. Oh, that could have been nasty. Dogs. Oh no! Nobody saw that. Nobody saw that. Oh no, you don't, Sunny Gem. Victory is mine. That was a very loud scream, though. Oh, that was quite a fall. Alright, what's down here then? Summoning opportunity. Why would there be a summoning pool out on the middle of this bridge? Shadow Realm rune as well. Oh. Is it the lion boss but as a regular NPC now? I hope not, because that would be lame. Hurry up, hurry up, hurry up. It is literally just the lion boss again, but weaker. Debatably weaker. Interesting. So if he summons basilisks now and does like lethal death damage and does like lethal petrification damage. Winter Lion's not too bad. Thunder Lion, a bit more bad. Divine Beast Dancing Lion. Divine Beast Tornado. Well, that was disappointing. At least I got an answer to the question, is there more to this area? Not the answer I wanted. Very monkey's paw style answer. Right, it's just this one, the Grand Stairway. There was something else that the elevator could take me to, right? I can't remember now off the top of my head. I must say, that is kind of disappointing that you just go there and you fight a boss you've already fought before, except it has one gimmick. The gimmick isn't even good. Hello. Something different. Or not? Oh, okay, there's the chest. There's a chest. Talisman of all crucibles. That sounds interesting. Okay, there was the other one I picked up. Robustness, immunity, and focus. Vastly raises robustness, immunity, and focus. Grants effects of all crucible talismans. So I'd get dodge rolling, increased damage taken, reduces damage and impact of headshots, improved back stats but increased damage. Oof, that is that's a spicy talisman. Ooh, almost died there. Well, should we go try and kill the Erdtree? Try again to kill the Erdtree. Avatar. Or the boss current Erdtree avatar. Really? I've got none stored as well? Have I burned through that much? Guess I have. Right. Great. Well, that was a fucking good start, wasn't it? Fucking up just everything, you know, as you do. Fuck it, you know what? Let's just do phase 1 without any fire. Why not? Get better at this again. Can't remember any of his attacks. Uh-oh. I can't even fucking talk. I've been able to get a proper hit off on him. Alright, phase 3. I've only seen this a couple of times. Oh, and he's vulnerable when he does that, and I could have fucking capitalized on it. Yeah, that was bad. Love your content. Joining next stream with friends. Add me on Discord. Netta's possible ban evader. Interesting. Well, that sounds like an advertisement. Also, why the fuck is your username different? Why are these people like this, man? that worked out that way. I've still got my power buff as well, so phase 2 should hopefully be okay. Attack me, not her! Ah, bastard! We nearly had it as well. We nearly had the phase 2, and then we would have gone into phase 3, possibly still with the buff as well. Oh, he's gonna be... He's not too bad. He's manageable. Just need to keep the pressure. I've got to say, Golden Vow and Flame Grant Me Strength actually make a fuck ton of difference. Mistimed the dodge. That was a really bad attempt to begin with, though. I fucked up every part of it. All this for a fucking optional boss, man. 650 deaths. Let's go. Question mark. Oh, right, that was a fucking grab. I was trying to work out where my character model had gone. Oh, piss off, man. You know what I might do is, I might put a Mesmerifier Grease on just to see what happens. I'm very curious to see how much fucking damage I deal with all the buffs and Mesmerifier. I think it could be really funny. Let's see. That's regular grease. We also want the Mesmerifier grease as well. Oh, fuck off. Okay, well, that's me dead. Fuck's sakes. Of course I use the Mesmerifier Grease and then immediately get fucking killed. That's always the way it goes, isn't it? Bastard. Yeah, very funny. There we go. I hate it when he does that, when he attacks her with it. Whoops. Oh, he's doing that already. Oh, and he's killing her with it. Heal, 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 heal. I don't know how you're meant to avoid that one. If you're meant to avoid it at all. Last healing potion. What the fuck? Okay. Okay. I have no idea what you even do on that bit. Like, is it a run away kind of attack, or is it a get up his arse kind of attack? Because there doesn't seem to be anything to dodge. It's like all encompassing. Alright. Okay, dodge the first one. That's good. And the second one. Oh, of course there was a third one. Nice! Failed both of them. Nice. That was really good. Do you know who I think I need? I think I need someone besides Latenna again. I need someone who's going to be up their arse the whole time. I think we need Curseblade Mira again. Not good. Shit! Oh well, at least I don't need to worry about the runes anymore. Mira's actually alright. Mira gets in the way, which is what we like. Every now and then there'll be an attack from me that'll hit Mira, and Mira can tank more than Latenna can, which is important. That is not the attack I wanted. That's the attack I wanted. Heal, 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 double heal, double heal. Good. Dodge 2 and he does a third. Such bullshit. Why can't I hit him? Why can't I hit him just now? Say. Ah, fuck, I should have healed. That was... Not beam attack. It didn't do anywhere near as much damage as it normally does that time. Phase 2 was a disaster, man. That's what really sunk us there. Phase 2 is an absolute disaster. There we go. Right, phase 1 off to a better start. Out at time. Make this. Oh, interesting. Didn't do a second charge. How did that hit? Nice. Just really nice. Phase 2 is turning into a real fucker. Phase 3 hasn't been as bad. Phase 3, the problem is just the sheer volume of damage. Phase 2, he won't let me get near him. Just... truly awful. Cool, you'll have to see when there's a network error on your own Twitch stream. Really good stuff. Where the fuck is... Oh, nice. They're just stuck in the door. That's really cool. I really like that. Yeah, I knew I was fucked. Oh, look. Mira got freed as yeah, Mira got freed there. Just in time to not do anything. We're gonna go back to no fire in phase 1 just to save the greasers. Then we'll regular fire in phase 2, and we'll try regular fire, and then we'll mesmer fire in phase 3, depending on how I feel phase 3's going. If phase 3 feels like it's going shite, then we won't bother. Time? I have time. Nice. Oh no! Oh, you stupid fucking thorny fuck. Look at that. That was like one of the best phase 2s we've had in ages in terms of just like how the general progression was going. Bastard. We'll stick with lightning armament as well. Like, it is more damage. And we use the flask anyway, so... Oh, is Mira stuck again? That's awesome. Oh shit. Anytime Mira, you know, if it's not too much trouble. Oh, nice. The dodge did nothing. Cool. I just need to take a couple steps forward to summon Mira for phase 1. That was dog shit, man. $660 deaths. Love it. Like, it's a really tough boss, and I like that about it. Like, I like that it's a boss that's giving me challenge. Maybe just rolling forward a little bit will make a difference. Okay, good. Is this first / blind on? It is for the DLC. I'm familiar with Elden Ring itself. So I'm, like, you know, familiar with the mechanics and stuff, but this actual playthrough is my first, although this is, like, attempt number 47 on this boss. Across like, I've tried it on several separate occasions, reasoning, oh, I need more Erdtree blessings to come back and do it, and now I'm convinced I have enough. It's just a matter of execution. And not being terrible, as I'm currently specializing in. I'll have a look properly at the name. I didn't catch the name. I'll have a look in just a second when I'm not. Great, cool, love it. Arrow Yes, hello, welcome. I'm bad at this game. Like, this is like the boss that's given me way more trouble than any of the others by like a ridiculous margin. And I kind of love that about it. I have had better attempts than that, I promise. But thank you for stopping by. I play pretty much entirely Soulsy games, so if that's your jam, always you want to consider dropping a follow. That's awesome. Working my way through Shadow of the Erdtree, and then I've got another game called Judero on the go just now, which is like a stop motion game inspired by Scottish folklore. And then next up will be Blacksmith Wukong. How did I double fuck that? Ha! Targeting the wrong guy there. But that sounds like a great game. Oh my, I'm gonna get tired of Elden Ring. Nice. Are you, I take it you're on, are you a couple of playthroughs in now? Oof. Mira's getting a bit of a beat down. Nice. That was a really good phase 2. That was a really solid phase 2. I didn't lock on, so I couldn't see the thing I was aiming at. I should have gone for the head, but oh well. Heal, 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 heal. Do another heal for safety. Oh wait, that is... Oh wait, no, I was going to say that is dodgeable. No, it isn't. Holy shit, we did it. There's a couple of times already. I like to explore and try new weapons playstyles. That's awesome. Finally, boss defeated after 48 attempts. Miquella's Great Rune. Contains naught but the power to resist charms. Take the power of the names. Roberto! Thank you, Brandon. And thank you for the GG already. Or Aroa. God damn. It's a cool boss. I like it very much. Is that all that's in this area, I take it? I know it is an optional boss. Well, that's cool. I'm glad we got it killed. Where am I going? Finger readers, and I want to get a weapon. The rune it gives is awesome. What, the Miquella rune? Is this a reusable item? You have to forgive me. Is that reusable? Retains naught but the power to resist charm.
Don't worry, I'll see it.
What have we got? Colossal weapon, strike, incantation, hail of golden projectiles, 58 faith. We don't have 58 faith. Maybe we do have to start leveling up and putting points into faith now. I don't know if I can be arsed though. I like being level 150, but my faith is 13 away. Where would I scrounge 13 points from? I guess I could take some from vigor. And maybe a bit from strength as well. Why did I just use that? Oh, it's reusable. Okay. Thank God for that. Ooh, that was... I don't know why I hit use. I was just expecting it to just not let me. Ah, talk about a pants shitting moment there. It's along with all these other things. Dude, we've got another ad. We've got another Twitch enforced ad break coming up. Perfect time almost. So next up is in here. We can do another half hour of this after the ad break, I think. In Lim. Just want to see what's up here. Oh, that's what's up here. Bollocks. Bogues, or as the caption has said, because it doesn't understand Scottish. Not that I even sound Scottish. Didn't I get the upgrade of the Ash of War? Did I? I don't know if I do. Fucking hell, he's a coming. It's like Savage Lion's Claw. I don't think I have it. Hell yeah! From the Three Paths Cross Site of Grace. Stick to the wall on the left side and follow the path north. You'll eventually come across a small camp where you can find... I missed it. Ad break in 30 seconds. I'm just going to collect this grace. It's no big deal. I'm just going to keep playing just while the ad break runs. So you guys aren't going to miss much, but... oh, look at that. Perfect timing. Just in time for the ad break, which hasn't even started yet. So whilst the ad break runs, I'll quickly equip it and everything, and then we'll be good to go. So yeah, see you guys in 3 minutes' time, unfortunately. Thank you for the help there, Aroedi, as well. See you in a minute. Alright, we back. Thank you very much, by the way, for following. Alrighty. Welcome to the School of Mensis. Alright, let's see how much damage this enhanced fucking lion jump. The Savage Lion's Claw does. It does a lot. Not enough, but a lot. To be fair, I was pissing around there. We got half an hour left. We're just gonna vibe. You know? Just see where we get to. I also have no idea. Was I meant to be able to get down here yet? You can tell me that. The enemy one. Yeah. Was I meant to be able to get down here? Because I could not for the life of me figure out how the fuck to get down here. Everything is on this raised level, but getting to this fucking little thing here was a nightmare. You can go there. How? Could you give me some pointers on how? Thank you. I actually don't even care about those runes. In the game of life, this guy is stronger than I am. From the Mirth Ruins and go north. Yeah, we're doing that. This is... But it's... Yeah, no... Well, I'm fine with more content. I just assumed I hadn't figured out how to go there. Yeah, because I swear I tried finding all the obvious routes, and it didn't work. From the Mirth Ruins. What's Mirth Ruins? This is where it turns out I don't have Mirth Ruins. I do? Oh, there it is. So you do just go north, okay. We're going to put a marker down as well. We're going on an adventure here. You can go north, you say? This is where it turns out I actually haven't been north. See the water thing that looks like a triangle. What, like this? That. Okay. Oh, is there going to be a cave? Ah. Nice. You know what I bet it is? Do you know what I can almost guarantee it is? I bet I thought I'd been to this bit, so didn't come here, and then that's why I missed it. Part of the map. Yeah. Ooh, heal from afar. And an incantation as well to boot. You know what? I bet I came up to like the upper level or something and neglected the lower level, and that was what happened. It would have been something like that. Like, I know I'm just making excuses and coping, but holy shit, a whole new frontier. with the same old bullshit in it. Ooh, that's a lot of poison. Not quite the same old bullshit. So yeah, no, I'm free to run around and... How many big birds are there? Piece of graveyard bird armor around here. We should have a look out for that. Holy fuck! I almost missed the wolves. I almost missed the obscene amount of wolf packs. This is insanity. Sorry, I just had a loop there just to double check I hadn't missed anything. Gravebird anklets. Bird body gives you attack. Oh Lord. Let's just move on. This place sucks. This isn't good. What the fuck, man? Well, extra damage, not extra attack. Yeah, no, I get what you mean. That is heinous. That is actually heinous. There's so many of them. Those birds are a menace, yeah. Fucking tell me about it. Actual horrible shit. Like, they might actually be worse than dogs. And I have a particular hatred for dogs in Souls games. In large numbers, they are worse than dogs. Like, don't get me wrong, I do kind of like that there's a lot of, like, sort of little cave passages, and if you miss them, you miss out big chunks of the game. I kind of like that. Like, I think the level design is... The open world level design is more solid in Shadow of the Erdtree, which was a big complaint I had about... Which was a big complaint I had, and still have to a degree, about base Elden Ring. The legacy dungeons in base Elden Ring might be better, though. The world is much more bird. Yeah, they take full advantage of the bonus that you get in this game by having the 10 minutes torrent right away. Yeah. Yeah, I mean the Rauh area that I was in before, or Rauh, but the upper level. Holy shit, that was cool with all the different levels and stuff. Like, and going through the caves, admittedly, was a bit horrifying at points, but yeah. No, I think this DLC, the DLC may warrant an 8 or even a 9, whilst the base game sits still on a 7, maybe an 8 for me. It's hard to judge. It's hard to gauge where I put it. Like, something. Apologies if this is a game that you really like, Arrow, but Elden Ring is one of my lower ranked Souls games, because I think the weaknesses of the open world really let it down and remove some of what I think is so good about most FromSoft games. Yeah, for me, avoiding spoilers, the only thing I didn't like was the way they tied the story. I mean, sadly, because it was all over TikTok, I think I know who the final boss is. I was amazed at how early Mesmer showed up, though. Because I went into this assuming, when I first saw the DLC launch, I assumed Mesmer was final boss. And then Mesmer was not even close to final boss, which surprised me a lot. The thing I like the most about the game is the story. The gameplay was kind of meh. Yeah, like Elden Ring, there is good stuff here. Like I also take issues with the fact that George R.R. Martin was on this. I think he's a fine enough writer. Like I've read 5. It seems they wanted to hype the Mesmer thing and then tossed a curveball with where he was. Yeah, which is an interesting way of doing it, for sure. The George R.R. Martin thing I've talked about before. Like I think his writing style is fine. Like I've read all but I haven't read Dance of Dragons, but I've read his other mainline A Song of Ice and Fire books, and they're good. They're enjoyable. I think he does some really good work with some of the characters. Fucking hell, that dog is even more on fire than some other ones have been. However, there's a certain way in his approach to character writing and character design that I don't like seeing in this. And what I really like about the Souls games is the way FromSoft approaches what is effectively Western fantasy. Like, even though obviously they're Japanese, even though like fantasy, it's like, how is it Western fantasy? They just, the whole sort of swords and sorcery is a very Western fantasy kind of thing. We've always thought of it as Western fantasy. Seeing the Japanese developers approach Western fantasy is really interesting. And seeing like one of his philosophies for design of world building is really interesting. Because Pearl Shield Talisman, what does that do? Boosts all non-physical damage negation. I don't have a shield. Because one of the things, and I don't even know if it's true or not, I swear I haven't read the original interview it's from. It's an excerpt I've heard from an interview he did about why, it was in particular about why the original Dark Souls game, nothing is told to you. You have to infer so much of the story from like reading item descriptions and just, piecing it together. And in this interview, he said that part of the reason for that was when he was young, he used to buy like Western fantasy novels, but they were in English, and his English wasn't, he wasn't fluent. He could read a bit because, Japan has a really good education system. So he had to piece together a lot of these fantasy stories himself because he couldn't fully understand what was written down. And that's an approach that's inspired his approach to world building in these games. And I really like that. And I think there is still an element of that, but a lot of the background side of it, I think, has leaned quite heavily into George R.R. Martin, like the family structures and everything, the whole family trees, the way the gods are all structured. It feels very much like a George R.R. Martin structure. Like if you've ever read his books and like seen the family trees and stuff he does in the back, and like the weird the naming conventions he follows and everything, and it's like, yeah, it's cool, it makes sense, but that's his work, and I don't really want to play George R.R. Martin's work in a FromSoft game. I want to play a Hidetaka Miyazaki story. And even though he only did the background and the setup, it still has that impact. So that's an issue I take a little bit with Elden Ring. And it's not like a break. Like my take is that he was invited because of marketing. Yeah, like the marketing of it was huge, which is kind of backfired a little bit considering how fucked the final few seasons of Game of Thrones were, especially the final season. Very unfortunate for everyone involved. But yeah, my understanding from what I've read is that basically they kind of told him roughly what the base story was going to be. And they asked him to basically create the background for the world that would then inform the story. So he wrote like the histories and the families and the family trees and stuff of everything before the Shattering, and then the FromSoft team handled the Shattering, basically everything that came from the Shattering. That's my understanding of it. So that's why like all the House of the Gods is very, very much like any of the noble houses you'd find in A Song of Ice and Fire, because that's kind of his influence. And then the actual core story of what we're doing in the game, actually the best part of the story, the post-Shattering, yeah, the post-Shattering stuff is FromSoft team. As far as I'm aware, from my understanding, from what I've... Ooh, that is a lot of mole people. We do not need to fight all those mole people. Fight that one. Ooh, there's something up here. So yeah, so I have some issues with the story from that point of view. Like, I'm not as big a fan of George R. R. Martin's inclusion as I think a lot of other people were. And that's fine. Like, I'm aware that I'm possibly a bit more of a minority in that case. And the other issues I have is I think the open world design, whilst I think the open world design was really important for them to do, because it gave them, it allowed them to develop their tech a lot, it taught them a lot about how they can approach their games. I do think the open world design weakens the game more than strengthens it. I like the more linear, crafted, very well sort of funneled approach that the main FromSoft games have. So that's a personal preference more than what I think is an actual an overall weakness. That is more my issue with open world games in general, and it's very much a preference thing. But when they do get level design right, such as, say, the Legacy dungeons, or I would say some of the sections of the DLC, it's up there among the best level design in the series. Like I have a lot of praise for a lot of the parts of the DLC, more so the open world than the Legacy dungeons in the DLC. But the Legacy dungeons in the base game, like Stormvale Castle, fucking rules, and Raya Lucaria Academy is pretty good as well. As examples, I even like Radahn's little castle as well. Caelid itself can get in the fucking bin, but that's just Poison Swamp syndrome. The same way Blighttown can get in the bin. Telu's Road. Ooh, my second forge. Nice. So that's number one. That's number two. It's probably one of the most joyful parts of the game. Yeah, I love it. And then my third major issue with Elden Ring is, and it's less of a thing in the DLC, although I literally was having a rant earlier today because I finally encountered it and it pissed me off a lot, is due to the nature of... Hit them where they're weakest, okay. Due to the nature of the open world game, they can't have every single bit of it be handcrafted. So, I really don't like how much boss reuse there is in the dungeons. It's just like when you're fighting your third Erdtree burial watchdog, or you're fighting another Erdtree avatar, and so I mean that's not even in the dungeon, but stuff like that. I'm not a huge fan of that, and that is an inherent problem which comes with open world because you don't have the resources to put. You don't have the resources to not recycle if you want to have hundreds of bosses in all these dungeons. It's been less of a problem in Shadow, although considering in what's this place up here in Rauh, I encountered both a golden hippopotamus and the fucking lion thing as basically reskin. One of them was just an elite mob, and one of them was a reskin boss. Now the hippo I can be okay with because they weren't trying to pass it off as a mob, as a boss. They were passing it off as a mob in the hey, look how powerful you are now. What used to be a boss is now just a mob. The same way they did it with Capra demons and Taurus demons in Dark Souls. Now the way they did it in Dark Souls was a bit shitty, but fundamentally the idea of these were actually not that powerful demons and you're now encountering them as fodder when they were bosses, that's cool. It shows a progression of power. The lion boss being actually presented as a full-on boss again with a health bar and everything, that can eat my entire ass. So yeah, the necessity. I know. Oh, I need to hit these things behind their ass. Why that line was even there? Yeah, exactly. I thought the fucking the big rune bear that you encounter, the big horrible rune bear. I thought that was a better. That was like reskinned to the extreme, and I thought that was a better boss than. Oh, you can critical them. That's cool. That was a better reskin than the lion. The lion just sucked. And why did it suddenly spawn basilisks? You know, it's... They needed to put something there, and after, like, the extra bit of work I did to figure out how to do that, because it wasn't, you know... I did have to sort of take a risk and take a jump off of, like, a slightly off the beaten path. It really didn't end up being much. Why does it have deathblade? Exactly. So, those are my issues. A lot of these issues are not unique to Elden Ring. I am not the biggest fan of open world games. I more prefer either semi-open world, a la like the God of War, like the recent like God of War remake, or sorry, God of War 4. I haven't played Ragnarok yet. Or just straight up linear experiences. Because I think with a linear experience, you know where you have within a much greater realm of guesswork. You know where the player is going to be, what point, you know, where they're going to be at progression-wise, all that kind of stuff, and you can tailor a much better experience for that, in my opinion, as both as a player and as a game developer. I prefer that kind of stuff. Isn't that a Godwin only thing? No idea. So yeah, so that's kind of where I sit, which is why I do like some of more stuff, but I do agree it's loosely connected. But yeah, so I think Shadow has done a good job. I think Shadow is better than the base game. For like everywhere the base game is at, like I assume George R. R. Martin wasn't called back in for this as well. So, you know, I haven't felt his sort of grubby fingers all over this one. Like I felt it over over the base game. This is awesome. Like, this dungeon here, like, this is my second forge, and it feels so different than the first forge I did. Holy fuck. That guy was absolutely throwing hands. Planning a TV show spin-off from it. Oh, I'm sure they are. Yeah. I think the experiment, I think all the things that I don't like about this game, I'm still glad they did, because they'll have learned something, and I really hope that their next game isn't open world, but they can take all the cool stuff they learned from making an open world game to make a better game out of that. Like, I don't think any of this is like I don't look at any of this and go, oh man, wish they just hadn't done it at all. Because as well, I think what else this game has done is this has introduced a lot of people to FromSoft. A lot of people who wouldn't normally have played a FromSoft game. And that is very awesome. Because even with the popularity of Dark Souls and Bloodborne, FromSoft was still pretty niche as far as companies go. There's a very particular audience for their games. And I think Elden Ring has broadened that audience a lot. Oh, I don't know why I was... Alright. Let's deal with this dude. Yeah, look how much people are streaming and watching Elden Ring now. Yeah, exactly. Like, you've got probably more mainstream Twitch streamers playing Elden Ring than any of the other Souls games ever saw. That is huge. And that gives FromSoft more public confidence, and when they get more public confidence, they get more investment from their parent company. God, I make a pig's ear of this. And more investment from that means that they can do even more. Alright, there's just one now. This should be a lot easier. He says. So I think there's a lot that there's a lot of good Elden Ring has done. I just don't think it's one of their better games. Hitbox is nasty. Gem hitbox on this guy's use a bit of work, I think. These are again a really cool enemy. I really like. I love the first time I did the first Forge dungeon I did. I loved it. So, wow, we're technically meant to be at the end of stream, but I kind of want to finish the Forge. We'll finish the Forge dungeon. I've got more ancient dragon smithing stones than I know what to do with. So yeah. I put Elden Ring. I think I rank Elden Ring. Shadow of the Erdtree, I'll need to think about where I rank it. I think base Elden Ring maybe has gone up a little bit in my estimations. I need to but I do very much need to reevaluate where I've got my rankings sat. Because they're probably not accurate anymore. Shadow of the Erdtree. Base Elden Ring definitely deserves a fairer shot. I think Shadow of the Erdtree can go... Like, Shadow of the Erdtree I would definitely rank above Demon's Souls and Dark Souls 2. Which I previously didn't used to do. Can I go all the way up that? Bullshit, that's like... DS2 is the best of the Souls. Whether you're joking or not, I'm glad that there are people who do genuinely think that. I like Dark Souls 2. Now, I played Dark Souls 2. I've never technically finished the base Dark Souls 2. I played it on PS3 when it came out, never got that far with it. Left it for ages, and then I played Scholar of the First Sin on stream, and I actually did enjoy it. Maybe a bit too many bosses at times. Some of the DLCs needed a bit of work. Like, you know, Smelter Demon is possibly up there among the absolute worst of the FromSoft bosses. Dark Souls 2's... I actually think Dark Souls 2's biggest problem is its boss runs. Like, even... Like, I would say Dark Souls 2 has worse boss runs than Demon's Souls. And Demon's Souls is all boss runs. Yeah, I totally get... If someone says, I don't like Dark Souls 2 at all, I would totally get that. I think it's still a great game. I think it's still some really cool stuff being done by FromSoft. I think I've got some opinions that I don't think even Dark Souls 2 haters could deny. Majula is the best hub in any FromSoft game. Majula is an incredible location. It is absolutely perfect as far as, like, FromSoft locations go. Forever a Bessie class. I think there are some really cool NPCs. I really like a lot of the NPCs, you know. We've got Peter Serafinowicz as mild-mannered Pate. We got the cat. Ow. We got Lucatiel of Mirah. I can't remember all the names. We've got, what's it, Gavlon Wheel, Gavlon Deal. I think Dark Souls 2 has a lot going for it. I just think it came out at a weird time, and obviously Dark Souls 1 was such a fucking phenomenal game that it had a lot to live up to. Gavlan, okay, yeah. But I do like Dark Souls 2. But again, I do maybe want to try playing PS3 Dark Souls 2 again. Maybe one day that can be like a thing we do on stream. We crack out like a PS3 and play OG Demon Souls and OG Dark Souls 2. Because the Demon Souls I played was the remake, which obviously made things a lot easier. Lucatiel's quest is very awesome. It is. It's great. Yeah, Dark Souls 2 is just the weird cousin of the series. And I kind of love that about it. But I get why it's not everyone's cup of tea. So, I don't know if Elden Ring sits above Dark Souls 2. It sits above base Dark Souls 2, but I don't know if it sits above Dark Souls 2 Scholar of the First Sins yet. I would say Shadow of the Erdtree is better than Scholar of the First Sin. I think. I just don't think Shadow of the Erdtree is better than any of the other mainline Souls games. Better than Demon Souls as well, I'd say. Demon Souls is definitely a bit of a product of its time. And even the remake, like obviously the remake just was mostly quality of life and visual improvements. Obviously the remake didn't actually change much of the base game for Demon Souls, which is also something that needs to be borne in mind. Is that a drop I can survive? It looks like it. So yeah, so my favorite of all time of this FromSoft series, just so we're putting out there. So my top is definitely it's Bloodborne. Then I think I'm actually going to bring up Backlogged. Here's my list actually on Backlogged, so you can see lists, FromSoft rankings. Okay, yeah, no, I do have what I thought in second place. So in first place for me, so this is the ones I've played. So yeah, in first place is Bloodborne. Second, I'm not including DLC. I'm not really including DLC. Scholar of the First Sin Edition is like a full edition release of the game, so I count that as like its own thing. And Shadow of the Erdtree is so fucking big that I'm going to count it as its own thing for the purpose of the list. But other things like individual DLC packs, the list just got really fucking messy. So yeah, first place is Bloodborne, second place is Sekiro. Whilst Sekiro's story, I think, doesn't sit that highly with me, and that was one of the reasons I used to have Sekiro much lower on the list until I played it for a second time. But I've actually vibed a lot more with Sekiro's story on second playthrough, but Sekiro's gameplay is the best, is just the best. It's a bit different, it still has some Soulsy elements, but I think Sekiro has just got the best combat of all of FromSoft's games. Then we have Dark Souls Remastered, and then Dark Souls Remastered is just a better version of Dark Souls. No, sorry, then we have Dark Souls 3. Sorry, Dark Souls 3 is basically everything that was good about Dark Souls, but a little bit more. I haven't finished Bloodborne or Sekiro. Oh, mate, you are missing out. Genuinely fantastic games. Dark Souls 3 is just Dark Souls, but more, and a good kind of more as well. Because it's quite easy to get bad more. Oh, why did I did it again! I want for the record, I pressed jump. It just didn't jump. And then yeah, I put Demon Souls above. I put Demon Souls above Scholar of the First Sin. I think I put Demon Souls that I might actually swap that. You know, I might actually swap that round. Scholar of the First Sin is like Demon Souls is the Demon Souls remake is very pretty and very technically competent, but some of its systems are bad, and it does not have a lot of good bosses. Like I think I was definitely enamored a lot when I first played Demon Souls, but I don't actually think it's. I gave it a 9. I said it was excellent. I gave Scholar an 8. Yeah, I think I need to reevaluate that. Like, the more I think back on Demon Souls, the more I go, would I want to replay this? Not as likely as would I want to replay Dark Souls 2. Because I will say, Demon Souls, some of Demon Souls' bosses are abominably bad. But I gave it points because it looked incredibly pretty. Like, let's try and actually jump this time. There we go, we jumped. PS3 edition is as bad as DS2 because the gameplay is so... Yeah, Demon Souls PS3, I can imagine being bottom of the list. When I get around to playing it. But I think I will shunt this around. I'll bump up the scores I've given some of these games. Have I actually... Oh, wait, no. Nice. The Golem Smith. Oh, fuck yes. Oh, I want him to be my summon buddy. Oh, is this just us back? Oh, it's just us back at the entrance now. That was a very quick forge. That was a much quicker forge. This is the spirit. Oh, hell yeah. I am here for that. We are leveling him up as much as we can. We may have to go hunting for certain things, but... Oh no! We don't have enough! Taylu can probably solo last boss. That is what I like to hear. Look at him! Alright, we need Ghost Glove worth 6. Great. You know what I've realized, by the way? We'll change that up right now. I've never jumped down here. I thought I'd collected Rogier's letter already. To tell you, but it seems D is a younger brother. I heard he lies deep asleep in the Actors of the eternal city of Nokron. It said he's the Prince of Death not far beyond that spot. I don't think I ever jumped down here, because there's a fight you do down here, isn't there? Maybe I'm too far through for it to happen. Lamau. Yeah, I just forgot to do it. Hunter's Tongue. You don't jump... You don't jump down there multiple times, do you? The things. See that pancake smash? Oh yeah, no, the thing's still there. Oh wait, but have these opened up now? Yeah. Cypher Pata. Yeah, I just completely forgot. I knew that there was an invasion when it happened. I just couldn't be arsed for so long, and then after that I just kind of forgot to do it. Okay, it was just that. Cool. Cool, cool, cool. Good for some bosses. Interesting. It's pure holy attack. Oh. It's a fist weapon. That's cool. Where's my big sword? The Ash of War is overpowered. Unblockable blade. That sounds kind of overpowered. Just double check if there's any more vestments of champions I can buy. I don't think so.
Don't see it.
Nope.
No.
Anything from the dual readers? Yeah, I think I'm gonna bump base Elden Ring. I'm gonna bump... Actually, no. I'm gonna bump Demon's Souls down 2 spots to below base Elden Ring. I'm gonna bump base Elden Ring from a 7 to an 8. And I'm gonna bump base Demon's Souls... And I'm gonna bump Scholar of the First Sin up to a 9, I think. Oh, only up to 3. Bollocks. I don't have any other... Okay. Did you go to the sleep area of the DLC? Which area is that? You can tell me. I still need to work out how to get to this bit. And see the warp there. I mean, I've been to a few places. Oh, the Putrid Knight, yeah. I've not been here yet, actually. I realized. Cypher pattern melts it. Nice, 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 nice. Not that this is the entrance to it. You haven't found your mother yet. Clearly not. I guess not. Yeah, this is just the passage that goes through to here. So yeah, I've still got all of this to try and figure out how to get to. I don't like how those are all fingers. Anyway, that's probably a good place to end it. Oh, I can imagine, because I've still got all of this to do. Honestly jealous. Nice. Well, I try and get through this at least one session a week, sometimes 2. I've got all of this to do. I've got, I think, this little bit here, if I can get down there. Kind of run through it to end up here. I don't know. I've still got this, which I think somewhere around here is the big drag. I've still got this and then this, and I imagine somewhere is the big dragon thing that I need to kill. I've got all of this to do still. Whatever this is down here. Yeah, there's a bunch. Then I've got all of this to do. I cannot get over how big this DLC is. It's insane. You're gonna have fun. Yeah, I reckon. I was hoping I'd finish this well before Christmas, but I'm starting to think that won't be the case. That's how long I've been playing. Ugh. Right. God, 6357. Third of the way to 7,000 already. How does that happen? Yeah, that was good. We found some cool shit. A lot of cool shit actually, and we've got so much more to find. And now, thanks to our friend Rauh here, or Rauh, we have finally found the area that I couldn't figure out how to get to last stream either. So that's good. But yeah, we'll end the recording there.